You have been teleported into the tank. Now it's time to face the theory test mock exam. This won't be like the real thing. I've amped up the difficulty, and only a perfect score will get you out alive. One. At what age are you legally permitted to drive in the UK? 2. What action should you take when you see a pedestrian at a zebra crossing? 3. What is the meaning of a red traffic light? 4. Why are yellow box junctions used? 5. When should you switch on your headlights? 6. What is the maximum speed limit for cars on single carriageways in the UK? 7. Who has priority when you approach a roundabout? 8. What should you do if you start feeling sleepy while driving? 9. What does a flashing amber light at a pelican crossing indicate? 10. How should you pass a cyclist safely? 11. What does a blue circular sign with a white arrow indicate? 12. When is it appropriate to apply the 2-second rule? 13. What does a solid white line on the road signify? 14. Where should you position yourself when turning right on a one-way street? 15. When are you allowed to use a bus lane? 16. What's the correct response if your car starts to skid on icy roads? 17. What does a red circle with a number inside it indicate? 18. Why are road humps installed on roads? 19. What does a triangular sign with a car and skid marks warn you about? 20. When should you flash your headlights at other drivers? 21. What do double yellow lines along the edge of a road mean? 22. When are you legally required to stop your vehicle? 23. Who is responsible for making sure a child wears a seatbelt? 24. What should you do if you miss your exit on a motorway? 25. What does a green traffic light indicate? 26. What does a blue circular sign with a pedestrian symbol mean? 26. What does a blue circular sign with a pedestrian symbol mean? 27. When are you allowed to cross a solid white line? 28. 28. How far from a junction is it legal to park? 28. How far from a junction is it legal to park? 29. What does a give-way sign require you to do? 30. What does a red triangle sign with a train symbol mean? 31. How should you respond to a school crossing patrol officer holding a stop sign? 32. What's the correct way to brake in an emergency? 33. What does a flashing red light at a railway crossing mean? 34. What's the safest action to take if you experience a tire blowout? 35. What should you check before moving off from a parked position? 36. What does a flashing amber beacon on a vehicle indicate? 36. What does a flashing amber beacon on a vehicle indicate? 37. When is it legal to overtake on the left? 38. What's the typical stopping distance for a vehicle traveling at 30 miles per hour in dry conditions? 39. What does a triangular warning sign with a cyclist symbol indicate? 39. What does a triangular warning sign with a cyclist symbol indicate? 39. What does a triangular warning sign with a cyclist symbol indicate? 40. What is the function of a catalytic converter in a car? 41. What should you do if you encounter a flooded road? 42. How should you adjust your driving in foggy conditions? 43. What does a broken white line in the middle of the road mean? 44. How should you respond if a large vehicle in front signals to turn left? 45. What's the safest way to drive when approaching a horse on the road? 46. What does an octagonal stop sign indicate? 47. What should you do when approaching traffic lights that have been green for a long time? 48. What is the purpose of anti-lock braking systems, ABS? 49. How should you approach a crossroads with no signs or signals? 50. What does a red X on an overhead gantry on the motorway mean?